I really want to share something very classic, very British with you guys, and I want to go big on mushrooms, and that is with the great pasty.
I may be swapping out the steak, but with clever cooking, we can get hearty vibes guaranteed.
So I've got 500 grams of mushrooms here. We've got the shiitake mushroom, beautiful flavour, lots of vitamin D. We've got the oyster mushroom. You've got the nice chanterelle, gorgeous flavour, really delicate. And then here, we've got the king oyster. Look at that fella, absolutely brilliant. So by getting a variety of mushrooms, you're going to get a variety of flavour. And by crushing, tearing, you're going to get different textures. And then the next process transforms it again. Mushrooms are largely water, so we're going to over-season, right? And when you leave it for like half an hour, that transforms the texture.
Let the salt pull the moisture from the mushrooms and get going on some super crumbly short crust pastry.
It's very, very simple. The old classic recipe of half fat to flour. So 500 grams of strong flour. I want to make a well in the middle, season it with a little salt, and then we're going to use 250 grams of good quality butter. Just chop it up into little dice. Just keep moving it, really rub your thumb and your four fingers together. And after about 2 minutes, you'll see it just kind of going into a nice yellow flour.
Add 200 ml of cold water, knead gently into a ball, then wrap and chill for an hour. Now for the filling. Peel and chop 200 grams of swede, 1 onion, and 400 grams of potatoes.
The filling is going to cook at exactly the same time as the pastry. So therefore, pound coin thickness is our guide, and mouth-sized pieces.
Generously season with pepper, plus a pinch of dried rosemary, and make way for our mighty mushrooms.
Grab a little handful like this and just squeeze it. And that is where most of that salt will go. But it's done its job. It's developed flavour, but most importantly, completely different texture. It's going to be incredible.
Mix with the rest of the root veg and your filling is done.
Now we can roll out the pastry.
Divide the dough into 8 portions, then roll into roughly 20 centimetre rounds.
They're never perfect, and I kind of like that. So the imperfect is perfect.
Place the veggies on one half, leaving a gap at the edge, then brush with sticky egg wash and fold over.
And what I like to do is take your pastry to the edge, simply push it over and thumb it. Then take it over and thumb it. It really is not technical at all. The egg wash will just finish it. It will go so golden and a little bit shiny. Beautiful.
This recipe makes 8 delicious pasties, so I'll pop 4 in the freezer and save them for a rainy day. And cook the rest now for 40 minutes at 180 degrees Celsius, which is 350 Fahrenheit.
So let's have a look. Oh, that, my friends, is beautiful. It smells amazing. Just let them cool down for a little bit. And in that time, we're going to make a really delicious salad to have with it. If you think about the panda pitta, those different spikes of chutneys and flavours, we can do that too. So, red wine vinegar, good extra virgin olive oil, and a little salt and pepper, and then a nice crunchy green apple, a nice sweet red apple.
Slice into matchsticks and dress, along with a good bunch of watercress.
The simplest salad in the world, but utterly delicious.
Serve a wodge with your gorgeous golden pasty.
Then hit it up with an absolute splodge of English mustard. Come on. Rip it open. Oh, yes. Hot and steamy. And if you look into this, you know, you can see the amazing flaky pastry. You can see how the veggies have absolutely cooked into each other. And yes, we've removed the beef, but the mushrooms are really, really amazing. Take a little salad, just get it in there. Let's have a little bit of the English mustard. Come on. Oh. And get amongst it. Oh, my Lord. You homemade beauty. I'm telling you, that is delicious. The freshness of the apple watercress and dressing is so good with the savouriness of the veg. The mushrooms have got this incredible texture. It's just perfect.